And everybody, so this is officially my first vlog for my new channel. So my second job, it was like, Regina, what are you doing on another channel? Well, let's explain. My old channel, I still have it. Regina's World is my old channel. Here's my old channel. But the problem is, I didn't have any access. I didn't have my phone connected to any, I didn't have my page or Gmail attached to any other devices other than my cell phone. And then that cell phone broke. So when I got the phone that I have right now, it's not great quality, as you probably can tell, because it was just a little raggedy phone that I got from my sister until I was able to get another one, because I needed one immediately for work. So I couldn't authenticate myself. You know, you got to do that two authentication kind of thing. I couldn't authenticate myself. Anywho, I'm just going through TSA, as you see in my background. So I'm about to go to, I work in Terminal 3. So you have to get on the tram to go to the Terminal 3. But back to the story. So I couldn't authenticate myself. So with me, I can't get in. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have it attached to anything. No other cell phone, no computer. No, even though I have other computers, but it's my work computer, and I can attach my Gmail to my work computer. It just would never let me. So I didn't. So when it was time to get back into my Gmail, I could not. So I had to make a whole new channel. That's why this one is called It's Just Me, Riri. The other one's Regina World. So if ever I'm lucky enough to get back into my channel, Regina's World, I would love to go back home. I have so many videos over there, and that's where all of my core audience is. And they have to find me all the way over here, and It's Just Me, Riri. So, but this isn't my first official video. I've been being really hard-headed and not doing it. So I just said, let me start again and get back into the habit of making vlogs. So this one today is truly going to be about my work life here at the airport. I'm going to show you all the ins and outs, what I do while I'm here, the life of a PSA. So I'm going to show you what we do. So starting now, the first thing we do when we check in, we have to get these pads, and we have to get a walkie-talkie. So once I get to my area, I'm going to log in, and then it usually shows us what's available. So all the arrivals that's coming in, all the departures that's going on, whatever, pre-boards that we need to do, whatever the assignments is going to be on the iPad, and you pretty much get to choose what you want to do. Ticket counters and all that. I usually start ticket counters depending on how I feel today. I feel like I want to do some ticket counters, so that's where I probably just might go, and then work my way backwards. But we will see when I get to Terminal 3, and then I'm logged in, and I'll see what I feel, where I want to go. But I want to take you all night, how my night really is, how busy it gets. I'm surprised it's not busy right now. I thought it would be really bumping because of the weekend we have ahead. But we will see. Maybe it's going to be bumping tomorrow when all the flights come in. But we will see, because it might pick up later on tonight. Who knows? But let's get to Terminal 3, and I'll be back. So I'm officially logged in. On my pad, and right now there's really no real assignments but this one, if it focuses. Let's see if it focuses. There we go. So usually it'll be a whole bunch. This whole thing will be filled up, but right now it's just one I'm not going to take. So what I'm going to do now is just wait until some stuff comes available, and then I'll decide where I want to go after that. But I'm going to go up here and try to find a chair. And these are the chairs that at all airports, all PSAs have these, the same exact type of chairs. These chairs is similar to a wheelchair, but not, because it's easy to maneuver. A regular wheelchair is not that easy to maneuver because they have foot things and all that other stuff. So But these are easy to maneuver in the airport. We can push 2 people at a time if we have to. Sometimes we have to, as overnight people. I'm an overnight shifter, so we have to do a lot. A lot more, because it's a lot less people for overnight shift than it is for the day shift. So, but right now I'm just gonna try and go find a chair, and then we probably head over to the ticket counter. Okay, we found some chairs. So how these work, you just push and pull. So now we can start our day. So what we're gonna do now, I could stay here because it's pretty slow, but I don't want to. I think I'm gonna go to the ticket counter and start from there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start from there and work our way back to the gates. Because they're gonna get to start coming in around 8, 9. They're gonna start coming in. No doubt about it. Whether it's a little, whether it's a lot, but either way, they're gonna come in. So that's where we're gonna head it. We're gonna go to the ticket counter. We're gonna just kind of stay there until some ticket counter people come in, need to be taken back to their gates. So we have a run. So this is a process. I'm on ticket counter floor. So I think I might see my person already. She's already in the chair. But we have to log in and everything, scan, and then get the name of our person. So let's do it. Okay, so we scan it. Bam. So I have my person's name. Let's give him a call. Slusher. Ooh, we got some flights coming in. Maybe. What's your last?
Hello, do you copy? Just got on the V-Line tram heading to D55.
Excuse us. Can you get that button? Thank you. Okay, so I just dropped my passenger off. I'll show you her gate. So it's a little bit more on the board. I couldn't do a lot of talking because I didn't want to be sure to be like, what are you talking about? But I had to go to ticket counter, from ticket counter to TSA, from the tram to D gates, and now I just dropped her off. So we're gonna go back to ticket counter and go grab somebody else. I'll be back later when I have when I'm either doing an arrival, so you guys can see what it's like to pick somebody up from the plane and how we start and things like that. So it's beginning to pick up slowly. It's beginning to pick up slowly. So we went from 1 to a lot. So yeah, so let's go back to ticket counter because I didn't make any tips on that. Usually you can make tips on when you're doing this. Frontier passengers, no shade to Frontier passengers, but you just never know if they're going to give you something or not, and I didn't give any tips on there. So I'm going to go back to a ticket counter and I'm going to go get a JetBlue or this United. I'm definitely going to get something, even if it's $5, I'm going to get something from them. So let's go back to ticket counter and get these people, and I'll see you guys when I'm like either going to do an arrival later or something like that. So I'll be back. Plane's here. Okay, so change of plans. I have an arrival. I was planning on going back to ticket counter, but all of the ticket counters had got taken right before I got there. So I saw an arrival for United, so I decided to just grab it. My other person will be coming through the doors shortly. So this is what we do. This is called the jet bridge. If you can hear me, that's the plane engine going off. this is where they come from, and I'll show it all. So now the plane is gonna deplane, and then our two people is going to come and get in our seats, and we're gonna take them on down to baggage claim. Okay. Okay, so I just dropped the passenger off at passenger pickup. This here is passenger pickup. I was pushing him. He was a kind of heavy man, so I couldn't even record anything. But I brought him here. This is passenger pickup for the D gates. This is where everybody come when they're getting coming up. There's also Uber and Lyft. There's an elevator around right about here that you get on to take it down to level V to go to Uber and Lyft. Downstairs, let me show you downstairs. Downstairs on ground level 0, as you see, this is the taxi. If you want a taxi, you go to ground level 0, because baggage claim, this is baggage claim area. You just come out the door and you get a taxi. On this side usually when it's a lot more busy around there, if you can see right there, this is that's the shuttle. So a shuttle will come and pick you up. If you need to go back to Terminal 1, you stand right there and they come pick you up. So what I'm going to do now, I just took another arrival on E10. E is my favorite gate because D gates is very large. It has like 4 or 5 different gates to it. E gates is right behind ticket counter. You don't have that far to walk. You don't have to get on the tram. You don't have to do anything. So I try to stay on E-gates as much as possible when I'm just feeling lazy, and I don't want to do all that walking and traveling back and forth. So this arrival, I think, has like 4 arrivals for a wheelchair. It's a Frontier, so you never know if they're going to pay you anything. But I'm trying to keep myself busy as well, because it's actually a slow night. So I just got a tip, so I'm going to actually use that tip to go and eat. So hopefully I make some more money by the end of the night. Because my goal usually is like $80 to $100 a night. That's my goal. So, and I work 4 days, 10-hour shifts, and that's $400 for the weekend. So I'm hopping on the elevator, and we're going up to level 2, which is ticket counter floor, to go back to TSA to go to E-gate. So, and on the board, there's nothing on the board. So once I get to E-gates, I'm literally just gonna go get me some leave until 9:50. I think the next flight is 9:50. So right now, this is this is what do you call it? TSA. TSA is pretty full. So it looks like it's kind to pick up. The traffic in the airport is trying to pick up. It went from nobody in TSA to a lot of people in TSA. So we'll see by the end of the night what it's looking like. Back, guys. It's all of 2:46 in the morning, and I'm sleepy. Usually, right now I am in Terminal 1 because I had I'm not a patient. I always want to call it a patient. I had a person who was given to me by one of the supervisors, and she had a connecting flight according to her. Well, she does, but it wasn't up until I got her to the ticket counter. She said, "Oh, I'm going to Allegiant." I said, "Allegiant is in Terminal 1. I'm telling you, I wanted to be one of those PSAs that happen all the time. Every time somebody said they're going to Terminal 1, they leave the passenger right there and dip. I wanted to be that person so bad, but I couldn't because of my moral compass. But I swear I did not want to come over to Terminal 1. I know what's supposed to you in Terminal 3. You don't want to come to Terminal 1. It's just too much of a hassle getting over here. You have to get on the shuttle. Shuttles take forever to show up in the middle of the night to get back to where you want to be. Like, don't nobody want to do this. Like, so I hate it. And I'm like, and then she couldn't walk. I wanted to just leave. Like once I realized you're the one gonna have to take her over there, I just want to literally get up and leave. But I said, you know what? Just do it, Regina. Just get her over there. And then she gonna try to give me some coins for some tips. Coins, honey. I was like, you know, just keep it. I don't care, just keep it. Just don't ever speak to me again. like I hope I never see you again. Enjoy your flight. Bye. Like, so now I have to wait for a shuttle that's going back to Terminal 3. I know how long that's gonna take. And then when I get over there, then I can sit down and charge my phone for at least an hour. You know, because I need my phone. My phone's like on 15% or something. So I need to charge my phone. So when I get there, so if you don't know what my airport looks like, it's hard to tell right now, but I'll just give a little good glimpse of what our airport looks like. Hold on. This is parking. This is the shuttle area that takes you to and from the terminals. I am currently standing at Terminal 1. Those are extra shuttles. My vision is so bad I can't even read what it says anymore. Yeah, so that's the bus. Probably the Maryland Parkway bus. Most likely that's Maryland Parkway. That takes you up and down the Maryland Parkway, one of the busiest streets out here in Las Vegas. Tropicana and Flamingo, it takes you like to and from the schools or whatever. This one is, wait, is this my shuttle? What is this? Is this the shuttle? Please be the shuttle. Because that's why I want to go back to Terminal 3 and never come back over here again. Yes, it is the shuttle. Let's get on this bad boy, shall we? Okay, my shift is officially over. It is 5:30 in the morning. It's time for me to go home. That's where I'm headed now. Go to this damn airport. This was night 1. I got 3 more nights to go. I didn't make a lot of tips last night. Yeah, last night wasn't a good night for my money. I barely even made about $30 last night. Usually, I come home with an easy $150 a night. But the last night, I barely made anything. I don't know what was going on with last night. I just had some turbo passes. Anyway, I'm about to go home right now because I have to go to job number 2 and try to stay woke for the next 8 hours on the computer and knock this out. It's going to be hard as hell. I hate Fridays and I hate Mondays. Because these are my hardest days to get through any fucking thing. But anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope y'all liked my day, I guess, a day of a PSA agent in the airport in Las Vegas. PSA, whatever I titled this. We'll see. But this is what I do when I'm here at work all night long. So yeah, now I'm going home. So peace and love, and I'll see you guys in the next one.